Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I would love to share this week's P&L with you. As I have already mentioned, I would be glad to show you through the entire P&L for last quarter, last month and all that. But yeah, let me reach that 10,000 subscribers mark, and I would request you all guys to please like, share and subscribe this channel information among your trading peers who would love to learn something new every day in the intraday trading and reach their full-time traders goal. All right, let's look at this. I mean, this is the last week's P&L, 82,000 after all that transaction charges and all that. All right, let's jump into the analysis for the next week, upcoming week. Okay, now we are looking at the Nifty monthly chart, which says, there's been a big fall last month, and we are on 24th of this day, and we are only falling short of 4 days before we close this monthly trading for Nifty. And then if you look at the candle, there has been no significant reversal. All right, so look at this candle very carefully. It doesn't showcase any reversal yet, but there is 4 trading days left over. In any case, if we are able to cross this mark, which is 25,300 mark, before closing this month, I'm sure there's going to be a big bullish game coming soon. All right. So that being the very long-term vision, we're talking about in multiples of 1 month, that is 30 days, because we are looking at the monthly candlestick chart. All right. So let's also look at what does the weekly chart tell us. So there's been a big bullish reversal or bullish engulfing pattern at the bottom. Last week we have been before last week there has been a fantastic run, and then it was able to hold that levels, but there has been a small pullback. So I wouldn't say this is absolutely bearish, because there has been no lower low formation here in the weekly chart. But let's also not ignore the fact that there has been no retracement and higher high formation on the weekly chart also. So there's the low, there's a new high, and then let's look at what will happen in the next week. As long as this is not broken, the low for this week is not broken on the downside, we can still count on the bullish side. But however, if the weekly, if we see Nifty trading anything close to or less than 24,870 Nifty spot, then we can look at a reversal or a pullback here, and then we have to decide in this area as to whether or not Nifty is going to continue towards downside, or is it taking a support here around 24,638. That is a the vision for the entire week. That is a short-term vision for, let's say, 1 or 2 weeks. We have to be a little patiently trading Nifty, and we have to be always carefully watching at multi-time frame chart, which is 15 minutes or 1 hour, and more than 1 hour, maybe 2 hours or 4 hours. That would certainly work for a long term. Right? Let's look at the 15 minutes chart and 1 hour chart also. So this is the day candlestick. Yesterday, or the last trading session on 22nd, we have seen a very decent fall. All right, I am not really making videos on a daily basis, because it's a little more taxing on me. I'm not able to spare so much time making video every day, and I'm sure it doesn't even probably help, or there is not a lot of viewership on the channel. So as and when we ramp up, if we see a good progress, if we are really able to get traction, I'll be more than glad to give any insights or revert to any comments, or provide inputs as needed, as asked in the comments. All right, so we're looking at the big bearish candle on the last trading session, which means there is no immediate reversal. However, things might change overnight, because we're looking at the Nifty daily chart, and if the opening is anything close to 24,971, okay, then there is change in the view that we should always be open for anything close to 24,980, this mark. All right, the black line that you're able to see on it on your screen, 24,980 mark. If the Nifty is able to consistently trade in this level, all right, then there is probably a reversal here. You can probably take a bullish view here and continue holding it for some time, or to be precise, you might as well be able to see Nifty trading 25,120. If this still level is still holding, it might as well give you a breakout, and then there is probably a very decent run left over for us. Look at it, there might be a small little resistance here. All right, I mean, it's a part and parcel of the game. You have to be always very cautious at these levels. All right. So what to expect? I mean, there are three possibilities, right, that we always talk about. What happens if it is gap up? What happens if it is neutral? And what if it is a gap down opening, right? So as I see the gift Nifty, gap down opening is probably ruled out. Now we are looking at the BOW copy, or the Nifty option chain that I download from NSE India. Everybody has access to the daily reports on NSE India. You need to go to the NSE India market data and find the UDIF BOW copy for the day. All right, and then I did some math to understand how many contracts have been delivered on the call side. So there is a significant volume. I mean, 3%, 4%, 2%, 4%, right? These are the percentage. These numbers indicate percentage of delivery for this particular instrument. So there is a lot of deliveries happened on the call side, meaning whoever has written calls have significantly carried these instruments forward for the next trading day, which is 20, or what is the day? Next day, tomorrow, right? So stay cautious, even if the market gaps up. I mean, if the market opens anything close to this place, there might as well be a little retracement, and then if it goes back to this level, which is 976, and holds that level for some time, you might as well be seeing an upside move. All right, so the plan for gap up is very clear, I guess. Look for the support while Nifty is retracing to the lower levels, and then if the Nifty is holding 24,930, just jump into a trade. That should be a good to go trade for the bullish side. All right, and what if the market gaps down? I don't think that is happening any which ways. If at all you are able to see gap down opening, hands down, you can buy it, and then look for an opportunity at the lower levels to see if you are able to catch any bullish momentum, right? So that might as well not be happening 90% of times tomorrow, because we already see 50 or 50.50%, which is 125 points gap up opening on the gift Nifty. All right, anything may happen tomorrow. And what happens if the Nifty opens neutral? So it's a fantastic opportunity, whatever the price action tells you. But it is not that you jump into a trade very quickly on the bullish side. You have to look at the price action. What is price action telling you? So let's also look at the 1 hour chart. So if you look at the last 1 hour chart, this is probably a full 1 hour chart, and this is partial 1 hour, because the starting time of this candle is 3:15. So if there is a bullish engulfing pattern that you are able to see for this particular 1 hour chart, or like we have already discussed, if there is a gap up opening here around 944 and 970, 24,970 or 24,940 levels, you can buy Nifty futures, or sell put options. Selling put options would probably be a very fair idea, to be on a more higher probability of getting some return on your investment. So that's the plan for the Nifty next week, the entire week. All right, as long as Nifty is able to hold these levels, please, you can be on a bullish side, look for a very good level, because if you look at the weekly charts, what happened is there has been a continuous sell off 1 2 3 4 5 6, and there has been a no sideways movement here anywhere in these 7 candles, meaning there could probably be an exhaustion, and it is the start of a big wave ahead on a bullish side. All right, but yeah, stay cautious, come back to the channel, look at the analysis. Please do comment, share, subscribe, and spread a word of mouth among your peer networks who are trading Nifty day in day out. All right, thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time in the next video. Bye bye.